I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. And the place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What?
A Staten Island bakery is hitting back at Whoopi Goldberg after she alleged on The View that they refused to make her dessert for her 69th birthday over her left-wing politics.
Today's film explores the enthusiasm around what has become known as Cupcake Gate. Whoopi Goldberg, co-host of The View, recently made waves when she claimed that a small bakery on an island in the United States refused to serve her due to her political beliefs. What started as a simple cupcake order has evolved into a complicated legal and cultural issue. The bakery proprietors have responded, claiming that Whoopi's accusations are harsh and inaccurate. So, is this a real example of cancel culture? Or was it just a miscommunication that went too far? Let us examine it.
Called Charlotte Russe, and it's a sponge cake with whipped cream and a cherry on top. Now, I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. And the place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh.
No. Let me explain. They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. But can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my...
In an unexpected turn of events, Whoopi Goldberg accused a tiny island bakery of political bias, citing her own opinions on the subject. She claims that the company rejected her order because of her outspoken support for democratic ideals rather than due to any supply issues. However, the bakery argues that the only reason for the delay was a defective oven. Other customers seem to have no trouble placing orders, so Whoopi remained unconvinced. Whether or not the allegations are genuine, her comments sparked outrage, with many seeing them as yet another example of a celebrity leveraging their platform to turn personal grievances into political statements.
Somebody took to the national airwaves and defamed, frankly, this family, this wonderful family representing a wonderful business. And we're here today to support them, to say that Staten Island stands with them. And I venture to guess if people across this country knew what the Halterman family was all about, they would be here too. And judging by the line today, I think one simple message is you don't mess with Staten Island.
I have to tell you, I'm so overwhelmed by the support between finding out yesterday this even happened, getting phone calls, and then people coming in, people from all over just supporting us in every way. We had phone calls yesterday from Alabama. Guy says, I'm going to give you $50, send it to a school, send them donuts, send them cupcakes. The support has been so overwhelming, and I know how hard my family has worked to keep this business alive, and I wish my father was here today to see this. He would never believe it. My bakers come in 2 or 3 in the morning just to have donuts and rolls for everybody to come in and say, we have the best rolls ever. And you know what? It took my whole family. It takes everybody, the community that comes every day to see us. We have this everyday conversation with everybody. How's the family? How's this? This is what makes Halterman's. It's the community. It's my fellow everything that come out and us giving back to the community that makes this go round. And if it wasn't for you and Staten Island to make this work, we still wouldn't be here today.
The bakery at the heart of Cupcake Gate on Staten Island did not remain silent in the face of Whoopi Goldberg's allegations. After 145 years of operation, the bakery's owners swiftly defended their reputation. They emphasized that there was nothing political about the situation. They were unable to fulfill Goldberg's request immediately because their ovens had broken down. Nonetheless, Whoopi's public comments appeared to politicize the issue. The bakery flatly denied this claim. When they finally completed her order, the damage had already been done. The owners faced a harsh backlash and stated that her comments were unfair and hurtful. However, the story took an unexpected turn. Support poured in from Staten Island residents and people across the country. Donations flooded the bakery. Even Staten Island's borough president spoke out, defending the bakery and dismissing Goldberg's claims as taken out of context. He praised the business for its long-standing dedication and professionalism. Ultimately, the public made their stance clear. This wasn't just any bakery. It was a cherished community institution that would not be brought down by a celebrity scandal.
Alterman's Bakery that's been on Staten Island for 145 years. The owner denies it had anything to do with politics, saying she wasn't sure if she could fulfill an order that large due to her old building's boiler problems. An order that large, that is a sick burn. But in the end, the bakery was able to fulfill the order, and Whoopi and the girls got their cake. But only because Whoopi threatened to sit on them. But getting their baked goods means the world is safe for another few hours until it's lunchtime. But then the ladies just order in from SeaWorld.
Greg Gutfeld was candid about Whoopi Goldberg's latest controversy. On his show, he noted what he sees as a recurring pattern. Goldberg playing the Uayaro victim and stirring drama by using her fame. He believes her accusations against the Staten Island bakery are another example of exaggerated cancel culture. Gutfeld compared this case to other high-profile situations where false claims were made for attention. He argued that Whoopi's narrative was more about pushing her own agenda than seeking any real justice. He also criticized Goldberg's frequent attempts to relate to the struggles of the working class. Gutfeld questioned how someone with millions in the bank and a luxurious lifestyle could claim to be just like everyone else, while using her fame to hurt small businesses and draw attention to herself. To him, the entire situation is just another example of elite hypocrisy.
But look, there's no requirement that you identify the name of the bakery explicitly. If you Google Charlotte Russe, there is only one bakery in New York that carries this particular cupcake. And they wanted to pre-order it. She said, it wasn't my gender, it was my politics. How the hell do you know that? They can prove that the oven wasn't working. But the next day it was working, so they were able to sell the cupcakes. So it was a false statement. It was made publicly, and they can sue for damages because it...
Judge Janine Pirro also weighed in on the matter, stating that Whoopi Goldberg's remarks could have serious legal consequences. Since Goldberg's comments clearly caused financial harm, Pirro believes the Staten Island bakery has a strong defamation case. She emphasized that defamation laws are clear. A public figure can be held accountable for making false claims that harm a private individual or business. In this case, Goldberg's allegations were broadcast nationally without any proof, endangering the livelihood and reputation of a family-owned bakery. Pirro noted this could become a landmark lawsuit, serving as a warning to celebrities about the dangers of using their platforms to attack everyday people. Cupcake Gate isn't just about baked goods. It reflects a much deeper issue. The growing divide between hard-working small business owners and Hollywood elites. Whoopi Goldberg's actions have spotlighted a critical question. In the era of cancel culture, can average Americans withstand the public attacks of powerful celebrities? Many believe this controversy shows the strength of community when people rally behind one another. The public won't sit back while celebrities make baseless claims that harm small businesses. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to Daily Finder.